Hi guys, this is Melissa Slutter, and I would like to show you my American Girl doll collection. People have been wanting to see my collection for the longest time. I haven't done one since like 2018. It's 2022 now, so I'm like way overdue. As you can see, my collection has grown a great deal. And just a disclaimer, I am not showing you this collection to brag at all. I'm very grateful for all my dolls, and most of them I bought with my own money. And please don't make fun of the condition they are in, because most of them I got secondhand. So, and I have some retired dolls, I have brand new dolls, and my collection has grown a great deal, and I hope you enjoy it. This collection is not in any particular order, but I hope you like this anyway. Okay, let's get started. My first doll is Cheyenne Webb. She's a truly me, and I got her when I got my stimulus check last year. Cheyenne is really special to me. She's the first doll that I got from the actual company. And I just love her. She's into singing. She loves to sing. And she's a very kind-hearted person. And she's a good friend. This is Courtney Moore. And I got her with some of my stimulus money also. And she's a historical doll from the 1980s. And I love her because I was born in the mid-1980s, so I'm glad that they made a doll that's from the 1980s. She's a pretty doll, and she's into video games, and I love her a lot, and yeah, that's Courtney. My next doll is Julie Albright. She's a historical. She's the Be Forever, actually, version of Julie, and I like Julie. She's into sports. Her personality, she's into sports, and she sings a little bit, but most of the time she just likes sports. And I got Julie last year with more of my stimulus money. So, yeah, that's Julie. My next doll is Christy Maxwell. She was Girl of the Year 2009, and I got her off of eBay back in 2018, I think. And I love Christy. She's such a pretty doll. And her personality is she loves arts and crafts and swimming. This is Kayla Sims. And she is Just Like You. And I got her off of at Once Upon a Child. I got her as a birthday present. Kayla is a really nice person. She's into sports also, but she also likes arts and crafts, so she's good at both of them. And yeah, she's a really good friend to have, and I love this doll a lot. My next doll is Marie Grace Gardner, and I got her as a gift at Once Upon a Child. I really like Marie Grace. She's into singing, but she's afraid to sing in front of people. She has really bad stage fright, but she's very good at singing, and her friends love her, and I love her. Okay, it's Marie Grace. My next doll is Josiefina Montoya, and I got her off of eBay. I've been meaning to take her to the hospital to get a new head, because the owner who had her previously had cut her hair. So what I usually do is I pull her back in a ponytail, and she's a nice doll, and I love her. Her personality is that she loves knitting and cooking. My next doll is Naomi Matthews, and she's Just Like You / Truly Me. I got this doll from a friend I met on Facebook, and yeah, I really love her. She's a nice doll, and I named her Naomi because that was the name of his daughter, and so I think this is a really special doll, and I love her. And Naomi is very smart in math. She's like a total math whiz. And but she's also a good friend. She doesn't mind helping her sisters with their math. And yeah, that's Naomi Matthews. My next doll is Heather Lopez. I actually named her after a girl I went to school with who bullied me, but for some reason this doll makes me think of her. But it doesn't make me love her any less than the other dolls. And I got her, I think, off of eBay. And she's a really nice doll, and I love her. And her personality, she's very headstrong. She's not afraid to say what's on her mind, and sometimes her mouth can get her into trouble. But deep down inside, she's a really good friend to have. This doll is Grace Thomas. I got her as a surprise gift from a friend, and I love her. She is so pretty, and a lot of people think she looks exactly like Krista with longer hair, but really, I think Grace is really unique, and I love her. And she's just like a story character. She loves to cook, loves to bake, and she loves making treats for her friends. Okay, these two dolls is Asia Who and Whitney Who, and I got these separately, but I'm showing them together because they're twins. They're actually the same doll, but different, if that makes any sense. And I love them. They're really pretty dolls, and they're retired. They're a retired Truly made, so it makes them even more special. The one in the green dress, this is Asia. She is very sassy, but also sporty. Like, she's never afraid to say what's on her mind, but she loves helping her sisters with things that involve sports. And next to her is Whitney, her twin sister. Whitney is 100% different from her sister. Like, Whitney loves to sing, she loves to perform, and loves dressing up. My next doll is Larissa Connors, and I got her in the mail. I ordered her from eBay, I think. And I love this doll. She is just so pretty. I know I say that about all my dolls, but Larissa is actually one of my favorites. Shh, don't tell the other dolls. But anyway, Larissa is a gymnast. She loves gymnastics. She and McKenna, who I'm going to introduce in a minute, they're both best friends, and they love to do gymnastics with each other. Although sometimes they could be competitive against each other, but they still remain friends. My next doll is McKenna Brooks, and she was Girl of the Year 2012. And I love McKenna. I mean, I love her hair. I love her face mold. I love her pretty blue eyes. I just love everything about this doll. And I got her off of eBay a few months ago, and I love her. And like I said before, she and Larissa are best friends. They both love gymnastics, and they can be a little competitive with each other, but for the most part, they're really good friends. My next doll is Lexi Reynolds, and I love her. I got her from eBay, and a lot of people are like, well, why don't you get her head replaced so she'll have her original hair? And I've thought about it, but I kind of like her hair this way. I think she's really cute this way, so I don't plan on getting her head replaced. I just love it like this. Love her hair like this. Lexi likes volleyball. She is a really good volleyball player, and she's on the All-State team. My next doll is Miranda Reynolds, and as you can probably tell, she's Lexi's sister. And oh my gosh, this doll has a really special place in my heart. She's a custom doll, which means she's one of a kind. There is no other doll like her. I just love her. She's a truly me with the Grace Thomas wig, and I just adore Maria. I mean, she's in a lot of my movies, and I just love her. And Maria is the opposite of Lexi. She hates sports, but her hobbies are shopping, going to the mall, getting pedicures, beauty stuff. And she also likes to sing. This is Rebecca Rubin, and I think she's a historical Rebecca Rubin, but I'm not sure if she's historical or Be Forever, but I think she's a Be Forever. But anyway, I love Rebecca. She was actually a gift, a surprise gift from somebody who works for me, and I love Rebecca. She's just so cute, and she will always have a special place in my heart. Her character is just like her book character. Rebecca loves filming, and she loves acting, and she wants to be an actress when she grows up. My next doll is Miranda Sanchez, and I got her, I think, off of eBay, and I love her. She's a really nice doll. I think she's retired, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, I love her, and Miranda's personality, she loves to sew, and she loves to cook. My next doll is Molly McIntyre, and she's a Pleasant Company Molly. At least I think it's Molly. Some people told me that she's not really Molly, that she's one of the old Pleasant Company American Girls of Today dolls. But I named her Molly because she just looks so much like Molly, and I know Molly is hard to find, so I named this one Molly McIntyre. And Molly she's like a girly girl. She loves to dress up. She loves the Disney princesses. She wants to work at Disney World someday. And of course, she loves to play with dolls, and Molly is a really good friend to have. This doll has a similar story to how I got the Molly doll, because I got these two dolls together. I don't know if this is actually Kirsten. I mean, they already made a mistake with the Molly, but I'm not sure if this is Kirsten or not. But regardless, I named her Kirsten. And she's actually just like Molly. She's a very girly girl. But Kirsten cares more about her looks than Molly does. I mean, but her and Molly are really good friends. And Kirsten likes to cook and sew. My next doll is Mindy, and she's truly me. And I got her off of eBay, and I love Mindy. She's a really sweet doll, and I love her. She's into sewing and making clothes. My next doll is Summer Sanders, and she's a retired Pleasant Company Girl of Today doll. And I love Summer. She's really pretty. I love the blonde hair with the green eyes, because they don't make a lot of green-eyed dolls with blonde hair, so she's pretty special to me. And I got her, I think, from eBay, and I'm just really happy to have her in my collection. Summer is like a motherly person. She can be really bossy sometimes, but her heart is always in the right place, and her hobbies are cooking and actually cleaning. She's very organized. This is Emily Bennett. She was actually Molly's best friend, and her and Molly are both retired. So, but I love Emily. She's a really sweet doll, and I was sorry when they retired her and Molly, because they were basically my dream dolls growing up. Emily, I got her off of eBay, I think, and I love Emily. She is just such a pretty doll. Her hair is stunning, and I just love her. Emily is quiet and shy. She doesn't like to associate with other people, but she does love to write, and her friend Kit tries to coach her on writing, but Emily just wants to do her own thing. She doesn't like to follow the crowd. She likes to be an individual. It's Emily. My next doll is Katepidrich, and she was actually one of the first dolls I got. But I love her. I got her from a store called Once Upon a Child, and I love that store. They have dolls in such good condition for smaller prices, which I'm embarrassed to say, which is what I can afford when I don't have my rebate and when I don't have my stimulus. But anyway, I love Kit. She is just such a pretty doll. I love her hair. I love everything about her freckles, her eyes. Oh my gosh, I love Kit. My Kit, she's into baseball and softball. She likes to watch baseball and softball games on TV, and she also loves writing. She likes to write books, and she wants to be a sports writer when she grows up. My next doll is Addie Walker, and she's a Pleasant Company Addie. And I got her, I think, off of eBay. And I love Addie. She is such a gorgeous doll. And I don't know if you could tell, but I braided her hair, but obviously it needs to be fixed a little bit. But I love Addie. I love her earrings. I love everything about her. And this Addie, she's into cooking, cleaning, and sewing. She's like she wants to be a housewife. This doll is Mary Ellen Larkin, and I got her last year with more of my stimulus money. And oh my gosh, Mary Ellen is such a gorgeous doll. A lot of people who have Mary Ellen won't buy Courtney or vice versa, but because they think that they look too much like each other, but I really don't think they look that much like each other. And if you own Mary Ellen and Courtney, you'll see the differences. So if you have Courtney, don't be afraid to buy Mary Ellen. And if you have Mary Ellen, don't be afraid to buy Courtney. But yeah, Mary Ellen is a nice girl. She is into science and space, and she wants to be an astronaut. This is my newest doll. Her name's Raquel. Don't worry, she's not the last doll I'm going to show you guys, but I wanted to put her in, and she's a renamed Ruthie Smithers doll. And I love Raquel because she was actually a surprise for me for Easter. My friend had surprised me with her, and I'm really happy to have her. And Raquel is sassy, and she likes to be in charge all the time, but she's also a very, very nice person. And the reason why I renamed Ruthie to Raquel is because I promised a friend of mine to name a doll with her name, so I did, even though they look nothing alike, but I like Raquel. She's a really pretty doll. This next doll is Mia Montoya, and as you could probably tell, she's Josefina's sister. And I can't really tell if she's an actual Josefina or if she's a custom, because she doesn't have the hoop earrings like Josefina did. So I'm really not sure, but I love this doll. She's really pretty. And I got her a couple years ago for my birthday. This doll is named Paige McKenna, and Paige has a really interesting story about how I got her. I got one of my stimulus checks, and I saw a picture of her on eBay, but her eyes were closed, and the seller had said she was Samantha Parkington. So I opened her, and obviously she wasn't Samantha, but I'm not disappointed because Paige is a really pretty doll. I love the Jess mold, and I just love everything about Paige. And Paige is really into reading. She doesn't like to get dirty. She just loves to read. My next doll is Madison Heart, and as you can probably tell, I think she's custom because I've never seen this doll look like this before, but I think she's a custom. And I love Madison. I mean, she has the most gorgeous hair, and she's a lot of fun to play with. So if you're getting a first doll, get one with Madison's kind of hair, because she's just a stunning doll. I love her. Madison is kind of like me. She loves to sing, and she loves to make movies with her dolls. My next doll is Anna Jacobs, and I got her from Once Upon a Child a couple of years ago, and I like Anna, but when I called Once Upon a Child to see if they had any dolls that day, they said they had Felicity, so naturally I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I want to get Felicity. But when I got there, she obviously wasn't Felicity, but I loved her anyway. She's a really pretty doll. She is a little well-loved, but I could salvage her like I've done, and she's actually a really pretty doll, even when she's like this. Anna is a very shy girl. She doesn't like to perform, doesn't like to be the center of attention, but if you have a problem, go to Anna, because she's really sweet, and she listens and tries to help people as much as she can. My next doll is Stephanie Trolls, and she's a retired truly me, and I love her. Her hair was a little hard to manage at first, but I was able to do her hair to make it look presentable. I don't usually have her in this side braid, but I thought it would look really cute on her, and it does. Stephanie is very outspoken. She is not afraid to say what's on her mind. Her mouth can get her in trouble sometimes. But she's a really nice person once you get to know her. The next doll is Christy Thompson, and oh my gosh, you guys, she is such a gorgeous doll. And she was actually the first American Girl doll I've ever gotten. And she's a really pretty doll. I love her. And I got her off of eBay, and she was the very first American Girl doll I had. So she's special. She always has a special place in my heart. And Christy, oh gosh, she has the biggest mouth, and sometimes I get into trouble. But her heart's always in the right place, and she loves sports. Christy loves sports, any sports, and she's willing to try new things, as long as that has to do with sports. My next doll is Melody Ellison, and I got her, I think, last year. And oh my gosh, I love Melody. She is a gorgeous doll, and her personality is just like mine. We both love to sing, and we both want to go to a recording studio and record. But I love Melody. She is very special to me. I just love her. The next doll is Jess Kendrick, and she was Girl of the Year 2020, and oh my gosh, I love this doll. She is so stunning. I love the unique face mold. She is just a really stunning doll. And she's just like a character. She loves to dance and she loves to surf. Finally, last but not least, this is Sage Copeland, and she was Girl of the Year 2013, I think, and I got her at Once Upon a Child with money that I've saved, and I love Sage. She's a really pretty doll. Her hair is a little hard to manage, but she's still a really pretty doll, and she loves horseback riding. That was my American Girl doll collection. If you guys are still watching, thank you very much. I really am grateful for all the dolls that I have in my collection. And I promise I'll make a new one next year, a new All My Dolls video next year, because I'm pretty sure my collection's going to grow until then. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.